What's going on, friends? So after a lot of timing and thinking about what I want to do next with the YouTube video and the YouTube channel that I have, I decided that, you know what, I want to give you guys more information. I want to start help you guys with practical tips that help me throughout my way. And today I want to talk to you about 5 lessons that I learned from interviewing millionaires and billionaires, and what it took me and which information and which knowledge can I share with you guys so you guys can literally take those steps and go ahead and integrate it in your life, in your skill set, in your business opportunities. And so let's start with the first one. The first key takeaway that I took is they take massive action without overthinking. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of people out there that if you will show them an opportunity, it will take them a while to guess if it's a good opportunity or not. Meanwhile, what I found interviewing a lot of multi-millionaires and successful people is that they jump on an opportunity without being afraid that it will fall. The question comes is like, hey Tom, but how they are not afraid? Well, the question is they are afraid, but there is being afraid and not jumping on the opportunity, or there's being afraid and still go ahead and doing it. The difference is that they are believing in themselves. So that's actually helped them every single time to be successful, is because they're seeing the opportunity in themselves. So they first believe in themselves and then they'll believe in the opportunity. The second thing that I learned from billionaires and multi-millionaires is that their network is their most valuable asset. What do I mean by that? Let's say I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a billionaire who is a big real estate developer, but if he doesn't know any architects, if he doesn't know any good electricians, if he doesn't know any good plumbing companies, how in this world would he be successful without a network of people that need it in his business? I've been following Grant Cardone for a while now, and the one big sentence that I like from him is this saying, your net worth is your network, and your network is your net worth. Why do you think there's so many people out there that really emphasize this sentence? Well, guess what? It's not because it's just a story to tell or it's a cool sounding sentence. No, it's actually because that's the reality. Without knowing people, you will never be able to be successful. Matter of fact, I'll give you another quick example. I had a situation where I knew that there is a business opportunity, and I said, you know what? Let me use my network to try to see if that business opportunity will be something I would like to explore. And so what I did, I called some people that I know that are very specific in this niche of business that I was about to go ahead and acquire. And they told me, Tom, you know what? This business, you should actually stay away because there's actually ways that it's not really what it seems to be, and you should not go ahead and pursue that business. Just because their idea and their tip of like not acquiring that business will actually happen that I will never lose the money on that business. Whether if I didn't have the network, I'll invest in that business, I will lose probably a lot of money on that. So your network a lot of time can actually cause you to do not lose a lot of money, and vice versa, create you a lot of money. And then the number 3 is they're obsessed with solving problems, not flexing success. That's a big thing. They're saying that every big founder out there, every big entrepreneur out there that became successful, the main reason he got successful was because there is a solution that he made to something that was needed. Take the biggest entrepreneurs out there. Let's say Kevin, the one that created Uber. He saw an opportunity that he was tired of just waiting for taxi. He was tired of, having to call them and then picking up. He said, wait a second, what if I'll create this app and I'll have somebody that can just push a button, right? And the Uber will come and pick it up super easy, and he will just pay from this phone, right? So he had a problem and he had a solution. Let's go for Airbnb founder, right? He said, you know what? There is hotels which are great, but what if I want to rent an apartment? What if I want to rent just a room? Well, now there is a solution to a problem. So every time you find a problem and you create a solution to it, automatically you have a business idea and a business opportunity. And then the last thing, they invest in themselves consistently. They invest in coaches, they invest in mentors, they invest in health. Guys, look at the most successful people around the world. They all have mentors. Even if you are Michael Jordan or LeBron James, you still have a coach. Even if you are Grant Cardone, or even if you are other successful people out there, you still have somebody as a mentor. I'm sure even if you ask Warren Buffett, hey Warren, who is your mentor? He had somebody that he was looking up before. He had somebody who showed him his way, right? So for every successful people out there, there is a guy or a girl or whatever, or a group of people that help them to get to where he wants to be. And so to summarize this video, guys, what I'm telling you is you cannot do it by yourself. I know a lot of people that saying, hey Tom, I know I can be successful by yourself. You could, but there is nobody that got super successful, and check on me on that, without having a huge network of people that can help him to get to where he wants to be. And so I want to take a second and I want to challenge you guys to go ahead and put a list of 10 names of people that you want to meet. You want to close them maybe for your business, and I want you to find a way to get them, whether it's to go to an event where they're speaking and there is opportunity for you to go ahead and talk to them, whether it's to fly to a different country and possibly stop by their office. That could be an option, or maybe just to reach out to them on social media and see if you can get any chance in getting involved with them. What you'll find is that it doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong way. Guys, it's all about doing whatever it takes to meet those people. But I'm telling you, and one of the biggest tips I can give you guys, the moment you meet somebody successful, then it's just like a domino effect. Because essentially what happened, you can use their name when you're talking to other successful people. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I know Grant Cardone, and let's say I know let's say another massive builder from Miami. And let's say I called a massive builder in Miami and I tell him, look, yesterday I had a meeting, actually great meeting with Grant Cardone. He'll be like, oh Tom, that's interesting. How you were able to meet Grant? And so I'll tell him, and then automatically my credibility is going up, because now he knows I know him and I know him and I know him. You get what I'm saying, guys? So what I want you to do is I'm challenging you guys to put a list of people that you want to meet, circle down who is the most 3 biggest ones that you want to meet out of those lists, and then create a plan for you on how exactly do you gonna meet. And guys, feel free, if you always have questions and you want to learn more about, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next video.